An entitled mom calls police on me for cussing at a locally known teen hangout. When I 20F was around 11 to 12, I was hanging around at the skate park with my scooter, zooming around on the steep ramps whilst my mother watched on the sidelines. There was this larger, Karen haircut-having woman, who we'll call M, watching her 9-year-old daughter zoom around on her own scooter, the psycho sitting beside my mom. I took a spill down the bowl, landing on my hands and knees, scraping them bloody, letting out an array of cuss words in frustration and pain as I weakly stood up, looking at my blood-soaked hands, pants and jeans. Before my mother could react, M booked it over to me in a fit of rage. "M, how dare you fooing cuss in front of my baby? You little CT." Me, trying to ignore the blood gushing out, "I'm sorry. My scooter got caught and launched me." "M, that doesn't excuse you for teaching my kid your filthy habits." This is where my mom finally steps in. "Mom, what the hell do you think you're doing screaming at my kid?" M, turning to my mom, You're teaching this brat to cuss and be a bad influence. I should sue you both for mental anguish for affecting my baby." She then gestures to her daughter who wasn't paying attention and was happily scooting along. Mom, what? Absolutely flabbergasted by the audacity this psychopath had. "Me lady, you're kinda dumb." The woman then proceeds to whip her phone out, dialing 911 and holds in view for us to see. "Mom, seriously, F you. Call them. We'll head down to the police station and explain ourselves." M smugly, "Good. Enjoy getting arrested, B." My mom then escorts me back to the car, giving me a bottle of water and a rag to wipe the wounds before driving us to the police station where we reported the woman. The twist? The policeman said they couldn't do anything and then scolded me for cussing in public. Moral of the story: screw people. Thank you for listening, upside down face.
So you got told off for swearing in public even though the police probably do it too. People actually have no sense these days, and I hope you're alright.
I'm fine, I'm just glad I'm out of that town now.
Good, I am glad you're okay, but I can't help but wonder what people's problems are.
Trust me, I wonder the same thing.
They're too nosy and always right.
Yeah, not to mention M was cussing too in front of their baby. Good story.
I can't even fathom why she acted the way she did or acted so hypocritical towards me. Skeptical, she crazy.
Crazy is as crazy does.
Love how she told you off for swearing in front of her kid and then retaliated by swearing in front of her kid.
Gotta love hypocrites.
Why the hell would you get scolded at the police station for that? Why?
I honestly have zero clue. My hometown is backwards and corrupt as hell.
Move away when you can. I feel that's the best decision if that's happening.
I already did. Thank God that place was a nightmare. I could fill an entire Reddit page with the crazy sea that happens out there.
Ooh, please do tell us more of the crazy sea. I also come from a place where a lot of unique crazy sea happens.
A lot of it's super sad or just insanely wild. There was PETA with 2 TB of child porn and I was one of the victims of it, and the other is a detective got fired cause he was stealing cocaine from evidence.
Sorry to hear you were a victim. I'm glad you got away from that place. I'm from the USV and it's very shady there. It's where Epstein had his island. For a while I wondered why nobody talked about it, then I found out that the governor's wife was employed by Epstein.
Am I selfish for wanting to spend time with my friends before I move instead of packing? So my mom got a new job and we are moving the day after my graduation. I'm a senior, Ryan. There is only 2 weeks between the day school ends and the day I graduate. My mom is getting angry at me for trying to schedule time within those 2 weeks to spend with my friends before I leave. She says this is selfish BC, we still have to pack and therefore I need to spend all my time doing that and not hanging out with friends. Am I selfish for wanting to spend time with my friends before I go? Add on, it's not so much that I'm doing one or the other. I understand that I have to pack and I wanted to be able to do both things.
Make a schedule for packing and seeing your friends that you can show to your mum. For example, Monday packing from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Hanging with friends 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Follow it. This will also help show your mum you are responsible and can be trusted to keep your word. You can so sit down with your mum and your schedule and figure out where to allot your packing hours. Like Monday and Tuesday will be for packing the kitchen, Thursday, the bathrooms, minis, things you'll need for the remaining time. Your mum is probably overwhelmed with having to move so quickly and she will really need your help. If you can show her you're going to help, you'll have an easier time of it. Good luck on your new adventure.
Info: are you moving or the whole family? Are you supposed to be packing your things, or helping your family pack the whole house? I'm going to say NTA because wanting to spend your last 2 weeks with friends is normal, but you do need to pack. Why not have a few friends over for a packing party where you can hang out, eat pizza, and they can help you get your things packed? 2 birds, 1 stone.
I agree, not enough information to judge anyone on. This person could not be helping last minute to pack and want to hang out with friends when they need to be cleaning up.
Your mom is overwhelmed right now, new job, new place to live, wanting to celebrate your achievement, packing. And while you might recognize that you're doing both, to her it doesn't look that way. Get your buddies to come in and help do the packing, and everyone is happy. You spend time with them, your mom gets some help with a massive task. Nah, just a bunch of stressed people with different goals. I feel for you. I moved from New York to Florida between 8th and 9th. Moved from one school to another between 10th and 11th. And my parents moved again, after I turned 18 during my senior year. So I ended up moving out and moving in with a cousin of mine. This might be your first real adult big decision. Move with your parents or stay where you know everyone. But either way you need to be responsible for packing your stuff, so that ask isn't unreasonable.
Pack first, hang after?
I don't be alive I had to scroll down so much for such obvious comment. If packing is such a minor task that I think can be done on last minute, why not get done with it and have 2 weeks exclusively for his friends?
As long as you can also get your stuff packed, there's absolutely nothing wrong with spending time with people you care about before you leave them.
Get your packing done and then you have nothing else to do but spend all the time you want with your friends.
Em expects me to go to the store for her after I get off work. I, 25F, work as a housekeeper on a military base. Working at a military hotel is not easy, mainly because all of the guests come and leave in large groups instead of individually, which leaves all of the housekeepers with a boatload of checkouts to clean every day. It's exhausting us. It's important to note before I get too far into the story that my mom stayed home all day. She literally didn't do anything but watch YouTube all day. Lucky her. I, however, got home from work later than usual because we were absolutely slammed with checkouts that had to be cleaned and couldn't be turned over for tomorrow because the rooms were going to be occupied by another group soon. I get home from work and change out of my work clothes, thankful to finally be able to sit down because my feet and legs were aching. As soon as I get comfortable in bed to scroll through my phone and give my legs and feet some downtime, my mother comes into my room and asks me to go to Walmart for her. I ask her why she didn't go cause she's literally been off all day. She tells me she didn't feel like going. Okay, and that's supposed to make me feel like going after spending 8 hours and some change cleaning rooms and sweating profusely all day while you sat at home watching YouTube? Right now, I'm still laying in bed, refusing to get up because let's face it, she hasn't been on her feet all day. And she does this to me all the time. Spends her days off doing nothing then expecting me to go shopping for her after I just got off work. If I did that to her, she'd be pissed and call me selfish and lazy. But she'd also call me selfish for refusing to go for her when she's literally been home all day, so either way, I'd be selfish. I'm working toward moving out because I'm tired of being my mom's slave, but with rent prices so high now that minimum wage has increased, it's gonna take me longer than expected. Ugh.
Just repeat her words back to her. If she tries being you out, ask if that's what you should have said to her when she gave the same reason.
Do not do your mother's shopping. At the risk of sounding like an ad, show your mother Walmart pickup. She can pick out the groceries online, drive there, get the person to load the groceries for her, and drive back. Surely she can manage that.
Some stores deliver your groceries to you, maybe that would work better for Op's mom.
Definitely entitled woman. Most parents realize when our children have been working hard. We wouldn't and shouldn't accept our kids to be our servants. Sure, a trip to Walmart can be difficult, if you are no feeling well. However, typically there is a time slot during the day where a disabled, or unwell person can accomplish small tasks. I'm usually feel unwell and am also disabled. I have a time frame when I know I can accomplish errands for an hour or so. Take care of yourself. Is your mom's responsibility to take care of herself and her home family. Maybe if she doesn't have what she wants, or thinks she's entitled to, she will have to do for herself.
Thank you, smiley face. You take care of yourself, as well. I, too, am mildly disabled and my 8-hour cleaning job is really hard on me, but it was all I could find. The physical pain I deal with isn't mild, but the state of the disabilities that cause them is not bad enough for doctors to be able to put me in a brace or perform surgery to correct it. However, I do manage, begrudgingly. Thank you again for your kind words, smiley face, smiley face.
Close your door, lay back, put your feet up and enjoy your downtime. If whatever your mom wants at Walmart is really that important, she'll go get it herself.